Just in, Lord Vitalik is in Singapore right now singing to defend our bags. Let's go.
And its properties are from better than all the rest of them. It's mathematical. No more double spend, it's encryptable. Put your cash in your brain or it's bearable. A new form of wealth begins.
Well, can ETH BTC go to negative numbers? Look, Lord Vitalik is trying. He's trying. How long will we have to sit through this, Lord Vitalik? Lord Vitalik, I don't want to question the integrity of your beliefs, sir, but that's what's happening right now in Singapore, friends. There is a typhoon going on out there outside as well because they've brought in a lot of junk to that conference. There's a lot of parasites and VCs and just karma. It's that pestilence thing that God strikes down everybody. They go, you're all drinking soy. That's not part of the 10 Commandments. It says protein only. An ancient whale is even responding with this dump, friend. So this ancient whale bought Ethereum at $5. So it's also fascinating, right? Look when he bought it. I'm just going to show you. So this is the monthly chart. Here it is right now with a zoom up, friends. So what I'm going to do now, I'm actually going to change to a daily chart. Just to show you the type of belief this guy had. And it is a log chart. Just want to make you see what it looked like when he bought in. So this guy, friends, interestingly enough, that's crazy, right? He watches this thing launch from this crazy Russian kid. And it comes here and he's like, all right, I got to get in. That's wild, right? He really believed. And he put in what, like 50K? So he bought Ethereum at like up here, right? Put in 50K up here. That's crazy, man. It goes up. Oh, I got to get in. Look at this, man. Look how crazy this is, by the way, because the Ethereum ICO is 31 cents. So it's up here. These guys are onside 20x. He's like, I got to put in my 50K. But as you know, right, Ethereum kept going up and it never went back to $5 again. Or did it? Look, it came back here, came back close, right? Came back to $6. So he thought he was getting the deal of a lifetime, comes back in here. And then it continues later on. Man, what a run. What a run. What a run. So that ancient whale, he's now saying, Lord Vitalik, your singing may get your missus a bit moist down there, but I have very dry elbows. That's what he's basically saying. So 8.5 years later, he's just dumped a 350 ETH clip. He's onside 446x. That's big, man. So what did he blow? He blew like 50K to get in. But now that 16,600 ETH, friends, is worth about $40 million today. Damn. So if Ethereum goes to 10K, this guy's got 200 million bucks, all from a 50K bet. Wow. Congratulations to you, sir. You deserve it. And of course, the most important part about that is that he hodled to get here. He believed. He got in February of 2016, and here he is today. I want to remind you as well, friends, I will keep fighting for your right to pump. I will instill the confidence into everyone's hearts. I will do my best to guide everyone. Not just going to do my best. My best is more than good enough. Highest value content in crypto. I've seen what everyone else is doing. They're not trying. You've got the cabal people on one side, and they have the cabal little groupies who just keep losing to the cabal. You have the leverage trading junkies on another end. And then we are in like deep value contrarian stuff where we know this is the only place for them to go. If you're a leverage trader, you're going to go look for blue ocean waters. If you're in a cabal coin, you're going to go look for blue ocean waters. If you're in a VC parasite coin, VC layer 2 dogshit black and white logo with fake airdrops, you are also going to look for blue ocean waters. You and I, friends, we are swimming in that crystal blue ocean water. This is what it looks like right here. Lady, you can keep the hat. That's where we are, friends. We're in these blue waters. There are no sharks around, of course. It's just us sipping on our pina coladas, and the coconut bra babes are doing backflips. People are playing on their Game Boys. It's Pokemon Island, pretty much, friends. So that's what we're here to do, okay? We're here to keep fighting for our right to pump as we await the FOMC. And it doesn't even matter. We pumped without the government. We don't need them. We're still going to make it. Now, baby dolls, I'm going to play some Cranky G. Pikachu in the jungle music. Should really look up that music video. Pikachu, friends, goes on an acid trip in the middle of a jungle. It's actually awesome. Now, the ultimate boss of Pokemon is Gary. Coincidentally, or is it, the ultimate boss of PulseChain right now is also Gary. Gary Guzzler, the Semen Demon. And here I am, friends, with Pikachu as my trusty companion, because we are here to make it, and we're not here to screw around. And we have the PulseChain, PulseX, EHEX, PHEX, Inc. logos. Remember, friends, PulseChain community, gonna make it. Everything in crypto is gonna make it. But you're looking for the biggest slingshot leverage. That's what you're looking for. We're gonna win. Believe in victory. There was Richard Hart fake FUD out from like Finland saying some tax evasion bullshit. No one cares, bro. Sit down. Sit down. All right, you got 200,000 people who will literally slit your throats if you try to cut off our dream. Let it play out and move, okay? This story is bigger than a bunch of government cucks trying to ruin the party, and it's not even the government cucks. It's just fake FUD. They had some defamation case put against them as well. So don't forget, man, Gary Guzzler, the Semen Demon. You know how this story ends, friends. We're the good guys. Now, I have made this post about PulseChain and Fantom's volume, and I'm going to mention it to you throughout the week. It's actually very important because Fantom, friends, it has Andre Ruggier, and it has no gatekeeping. It's listed everywhere. They've even like pivoted. They now have Sonic. They're going to be like a layer 2 Fantom. By the way, I love Fantom. Made over 100x in it. Okay, it's really cool. Really cool. Ghost coins, ghost theme. Pretty cool. Spooky. However, let's talk about market pricing because Fantom and PulseChain are doing the same volume. In fact, PulseChain's doing more. And actually, if you go a step further, remember Fantom's volume, a big chunk of it is just the FTM coin, which is linked to Binance and to Coinbase. So when it moves on the exchange by leverage, the R bots will come in and they'll basically hedge it off. And they're doing volume, but they're just scalping for like cents and dollars at a time. Now, there's arbitrage bots on every chain. However, the leverage is the large amount of volume because someone can be throwing in millions of dollars. They got like 10x leverage. You don't have that type of hand showing here in PulseChain, do you? However, the pricing is very interesting because look at this. PulseChain is 3.3x smaller than FTM. So today, friends, we had some big fat green friendship here. CPLS, look at this, 600 million market cap. This is PulseChain, friends, 600 million. And then Fantom is 1.8 billion with a B. So PulseChain is 3x undervalued just to that. And we do believe we're going to flip Corridanzo. We love Charles Hoskinson. We love Corridanzo, but they're third cycle coin now. Third cycle curse. PulseChain, here we come. Okay, so just showing you the market. I'm not going to say it's got it wrong. They have their own reasons. They think, hey, Richard Hart, he's fat. Ponzi, Hart rhymes with fart. All these three attributes, they say, well, you deserve your 600 million valuation. I think no. I think the market, look, the market's right today. The market's always right today. However, for the future, I think you're wrong. I think you're definitely wrong, okay? I always use that example, friends. Imagine you and your friend, you say, your friend says, I'm going to pick you up, let's go to the movies. Your friend says they're coming at like 7 o'clock, but then they pick you up at 7:30. You're going to be upset. You're like, man, I waited half an hour, you know? I could have spent an extra half an hour getting ready or whatever. That's okay. You're meant to feel upset, but are you going to block and delete your friend? Are you going to throw your drink in their face and say you don't want to talk to them anymore because they were half an hour late? Okay, you just got to think about the relationship long term. So what people have done is they've thrown PulseChain community out. They say, well, there is no relationship long term. You're dead. That's what they've said. So that's where we have opportunity. Okay, if the market never thought like this, it would never be deeply undervalued. Now, the best part is once these things turn around, they're probably going to go from Richard Hart as a fat Ponzi scammer from that to, oh, he's neutral. It's kind of okay. He's fighting for our rights. That's the neutral part. Then they start to like him and be, oh, wow, it's actually a vibrant community. And then we have Richard Hart worship. And we might have Richard Hart tattoo at the top. That might be a top signal. Okay, because right now we've got a lot of hex tattoos out here. So we're top and bottom signals everywhere. You see? So at a bare minimum, right, PLS should be like 3x higher. I'll just show you that on the chart. And here he is. By the way, of course, it's all liquidity links. So when I say PLS should be 3, that's 200% higher. It should be around here, you know, 1.2x day one stack. There you go. That means everything else should be 3x higher. And if Pulse speeds 3x higher. The poopy altcoins should be 1.5x, and the great ones should be anywhere from like 6, 9, 12, 15, 25x higher. A lot of them are undervalued, man. That's why when I'm looking at things like friends, even Dick with Butt, many others. I know I just have these on shortcut as well. We have like Pico on PulseChain as well. Remember, these are not these just favorites, but there's many out here. You can go searching out here time and time again. So opportunity awaits. Now, everyone wants to know what comes next. Well, on the left, friends, we have Meet Kevin saying final thoughts tomorrow, Fed rug pull. So he's expecting, a lot of people are expecting bearish stuff, which is funny because you think, oh, crowd's meant to be euphoric. No. There's a lot of uncertainty. Everyone feeling like, oh, crap, is it going to be bearish and stuff? That's what everyone's feeling. And then you have this other video of this Japanese dude saying, I'm 50-year-old Japanese man struggling with midlife crisis. My wife left me. I think this guy's awesome. He plays like Super Nintendo in like his lounge room and stuff. It's kind of interesting. These people are, it really is another world. So the time to get long is now, friends. You see that? A lot of people saying, oh, you're all too bullish. Bro, what do you mean bullish? This is literally my timeline. We have Meet Kevin with like 6 million followers. He's a representative of retail, by the way. He's bearish. And then you have another guy going, well, my wife left me and stuff. You know, and it's not just like it's anyone out here. It's like it's flooding the feeds everywhere. Now, specifically where we are meant to get retail very soon. We're actually meant to be having retail right now, but it's just a window of time. So retail is meant to like start coming in today. It could be all the way April, May next year. We don't know, but this is the window. In the past crypto history, we're now entering the window, what we call like the banana zone, right? Step away from my banana, family-friendly show, highest value content, friends. Like, subscribe. Yeah, based off timing, it's all based off the global liquidity index. We know, even though, you know, some people, I think it's general consensus now. Like I've shown you about 400,000 pieces of data points now. The Bitcoin halving was just a miracle of God that it just timed with the US elections and global liquidity. The global liquidity cycle is 4 years up and down. It just coincidentally, man, times with Bitcoin and the 4 year, the halvening cut. So I know it's one of the mysteries out there in crypto, but not really, man. Like we know, hey, print money and we all go up. That's pretty much what it comes down to logically. What are you and I going to do, friends? Not sell. Okay, that's exactly what we're going to be doing. Not selling. So we're going to play some nice journey music, friends. I want to be the very best that no one ever was. When you be the best, friends, you have to look at all your heroes, people you learn off, all their wisdom, and you got to try to remain neutral. You know, this one, friends, you ever heard that saying, never meet your heroes? I've had a few moments like that, man, with other people. I'm like, man, Ray Dalio, friends. You know, Uncle Ray Dalio, one of the world's richest men, great investor, man. You know, great investor, pioneer. He had a big hedge fund, had a big bet. He got bankrupt at 30. He had to go move back at home with his parents, with his wife, right? And then he picked himself back up, and he's got an amazing way he ran his fund. What was it called again? Bridgewater, okay? Instead of Bridgewater, how about Bridge Orange Juice? Bridge Orange Juice Capital. So they have a system where it's like it's very self-critical. So everybody can be criticized. Everyone's trying to improve, trying to pick the best ideas. And there's one thing that he's always said that it always sticks in my mind, where he's like, well, how do you know you're right? How do you know you're not wrong when it comes to this? So when he speaks about that, how do you know? You listen to him, he's always talking about that. And I didn't really know what he really meant until I read his book, and I barely read books. But just showing you that there were moments in time, friends, where he was like so sure the market's about to get destroyed. It was one in the 1970s, 80s, or 90s. Brazil, someone basically defaulted, and his fund was like net short. He actually went on TV and he basically said, hey, this economy is collapsing. These things, guys have defaulted. Everything's going down. And what ended up happening was they depreciated the currency and the market went up and ripped. It literally had the biggest uprun of all time, liquidated him. Okay, so he said he'll never forget that moment of his life. Of course, that's what put him bankrupt, sent him back home, right? But look what happens now. Now he's a China maxi. Of course, friends, I've got a lot of Chinese friends. Shout out to all my Chinese baby dolls. It's just weird, like, you know, you're in America and then you kind of like become like a China maxi dude. He's a Kamala Krampus. Like he really loves her. He makes these articles like Kamala is really intelligent and everything, and I'm just like, I'm making it hard, Ray. Now, this is the one that put it over the edge, right? He supported P. Diddy. Sean Combs is a great man who can and will help many people who need help. Well, turns out Diddy, friends, I don't know if you guys know, it's really sick. Diddy's an actual pedo. And to make things worse, I can't believe I'm saying this, you sick devil-worshipping scum. The neighbor of Diddy said parents would drop off their 14-year-old kids at 2 to 3 a.m. at his house. You sick fucks. Oh, man. Well. Of course, Dalio, friends, also being a total bitch about Bitcoin being amazing back in 2020. That's actually the most amazing one, but I get it. He's like, he's when he worth like 60 billion. He didn't give a crap about Bitcoin, right? Back in 2019, 2020. But even then, man, like, never meet your heroes, man. Hans Crypto. Anything mainstream is trash. Ray Dalio is for boomer mainstream economics. Yeah, I think we've all seen it now, friends. I mean, we've all seen it. It's kind of funny, friends, how much of a maverick I am when it comes out. Like, I make UFO stuff. Crypto stuff. Here's the best part. UFO videos, okay, cool, interesting, like, where do we go, where we die, and like, temporal type of warping and wormhole stuff. That's all cool, willy-nilly, but they can't actually change our life immediately. Crypto can. Okay, crypto can. By the way, they're kind of linked because to fund all that stuff, they have to do the money printer. And to do the money printer, crypto is the biggest liquidity bucket or the best liquidity bucket, okay, from that. So it all ties hand in hand. But it's great, at least with crypto, for the first time, you can be bleeding edge in something and you don't have to be like a rogue type of like, dealer, a drug dealer in like South America who's on the run from the police. We don't have to live in that world anymore. Now we're actually enhancing humanity, which is actually pretty cool. That's the best part about crypto. You live on the bleeding edge and enhances your wealth and your purchasing power. That's why it's literally, this is the generational gift for us. Speaking about generational gifts, friends, what would you do for 15 ETH? What would you do? I'll tell you what this person did. I was once paid 15 Ethereum to poop on someone's face in Dubai. So that's the state of the current market in Coinfession's Rec. Thank you very much. And I added, so we just found out why Vitalik has been dumping his ETH. Yeah, man. I mean, it's a crazy world. I mean, like 15 ETH, really? Also, shout out to Davy James. I bet they sucked 100 dinks to get a 15 ETH. Yes, sir. Or he could have just bought it at $5 like that ancient whale. Also, Aaron. Honk, honk. Honk. That's awesome, sir. Thank you very much. Also, Sammy G and Mr. Illy. Shout out to all of you. Thank you. Now, baby dolls, after seeing all that, we're moving into the FOMC. We're moving to Q4 for the year. Median average price for Bitcoin is a gain of 55%. Hopefully puts us at 90K. Hopefully, fingers crossed, October. But if it doesn't happen, I mean, whatever, man. You're basically beating us down forever anyway. But you remember what you're playing for, friends. We're all one, okay? We're all reliant on the global liquidity index. And by I mean, not just crypto, stonks, honks, okay? You have bonds, everything. Everything's relying on that. Okay, that's your gospel. That's our gospel. Okay, that has to get printed, okay? We need, basically, the global liquidity index, of course, to keep rising. And then we understand that we're all correlated. So, Bitcoin and Ethereum going up means other things will go up along the risk curve. Our slingshot leverage, we hope, is positioned enough to capture more than BTC and ETH. That just means their PTC and ETH ratios go up, which is very easy to chart. And then you can go further along down the risk curve. Again, they're like, for example, PulseChain altcoins or Ethereum altcoins or Solana altcoins. Sometimes people call the word meme coins in there, but really it's all the same shit, dude. They're all altcoins. They're all altcoins you don't need like a utility, but you want. You get it? They're all altcoins. We just use the word meme coins because it's like, hey, new sector. But it really was a new sector. Really, it was a new discovery that we didn't need to add more technology. We just needed to add flavor and community and flair. That's what we needed to add, okay? But don't get yourself worked up, friends. Don't get yourself worked up about crypto communities. You are trading digital Pokemon cards. There is no right or wrong. There is only loud or quiet. Yes, please remember that, friends. Please remember that. We're on our journey together. The louder the community, the better. That's it. More energy, more loud. I don't care what you're saying. I don't care. I don't care. One guy's, oh, you guys like chocolate ice cream. You guys are strawberry maxis. Whatever. Okay, I don't give a crap. You shouldn't give a crap. Just keep yelling, dude. Just keep yelling. And by the way, the more fights you get into, the better. Because we know this, friends. When two people start fighting, everyone else takes a side. It starts making you relevant. Okay? These are the principles of network effects. Okay? So, who is loudly promoting bags? All I do is cover stuff like that here for you, friends. That's why I don't come in. I've never come in and go, oh, I don't like this opinion of yours. Oh, what about this? What about that? But dude, I don't give a shit. It doesn't matter. Just get your megaphone out and just start yelling. That's it. I'm listening. How loud are you? And when the red candles come, do you still yell or do you disappear? That's what you're looking out for, okay? Join teams with people who have potential to be loud if the green candles come. It's easy when you see something like Hex down 99%. We're still loud. See? That's the gold standard. That's the unicorn. But no one believes it's a unicorn unless the price goes up 30x. Maybe you got to buy low. We'll see what happens. Make sure you like, subscribe, belly button, all. None of this is financial advice. I'm wearing a Pikachu hat. HONK!